guys, my name is Shatakshi. Welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be doing a Q&A. So I posted this on my Instagram and I got a lot of questions from you guys. I had to combine the similar ones together and now I have 15 questions right here which I am going to be answering in this video. So let's begin. First question is, why poetry? What made you want to do it? Well, I don't do just poetry. I do write-ups, open letters in many different formats. So while doing all this, I wanted to try poetry as well. That is why I started it. When did you start writing poems and what was your first poem? I started writing poems when I was in 9th grade, the summer of 9th grade. Basically, my family and I had gone to Norway for a vacation and we were living in a small Airbnb. Norway में रात बहुत late होती है, मतलब the sun doesn't set. So there was a very beautiful view outside of my room and I just had an urge to pen down some words together. Thus my first poem, A Traveler's Soul. It is on my blog. I'll put the link to my blog in the description. You can go and check it out. Third question is, who has influenced you the most? Well, a lot of people have influenced me. By a lot, I mean my family, my grandparents, my parents, my sister. I come from a background of teachers, leaders, writers. So the love for the literature was there since forever and now I enjoyed doing it. So yeah, that's how I started. Fourth question is, how do you come up with your topics and what inspires you? Well, the way I come with my topics is because of my discussions with my parents and my friends. The conversations that I have lead to the different topics that I cover. What inspires me can be a lot of things. It can be an article that I came across, a video on WhatsApp, or maybe I heard someone say something. So inspiration comes from everywhere. Fifth question is, how much time does it take you to write a poem? So I usually have two types of days. According to me, if it's a good day, I'm able to write a poem in 15 to 20 minutes. That's it. But if I am not feeling as productive that day, or maybe it's taking me time to come up with ideas, it can take me from 35 to 40 minutes to write one poem. Sixth question, any advice for people who have just started writing? Well, I haven't written for a very long time. I also just started, if you think about it. But my advice for anyone starting anything, whether it's YouTube, a blog, or any other activity, is that you must give it your heart. Don't be afraid to experiment and find yourself along the way. Seventh question was, why don't you post your English poems on YouTube? Well, I don't think that the English poems are at the level of YouTube yet. But if I'm able to write something good, which I feel is good for YouTube, I'll post it definitely and you'll be updated. Eighth question is, what is your favorite book? Well, I have 3 favorite books. One is by Robin Sharma, Who Will Cry When You Die. I know it sounds a bit scary or weird, but it is not. It's a really good book. I really enjoyed reading it. The second one is by, I am forgetting the author, Mitch Albom. It's Mitch Albom, and the name of the book is The 5 People You Meet in Heaven. It's another very good read. I finished it in a day, I remember. It was very nice. And the third book is Christmas Shopaholic by Sophie Kinsella. It's another lovely light read. So if you want to read these books during quarantine, you can do that. by checking Kindle maybe, because during this time you cannot order these books, so checking them online is the best way, and these are very good books. So if you want to read these books during quarantine, you can do so. I'll put the names of the book in the description box so that you can check them out again. Ninth question is, who is your favorite poet? I have two favorite poets, one for English and one for Hindi. The English poet being Rupi Kaur, and for Hindi I like Saini Raj. While we are at it, I also want to take a moment to mention my grandmother. My nani is a poet. She writes a lot of poems in Odia, which is my mother tongue. Also, her works have been translated in English and Hindi, so I'll be sure to put some of her work in the description box as well. You can go and check it out. Question 10 is, has it ever happened that you had intended to pursue your poem in one direction, but it ended up carrying a totally different concept? Yes, this has happened to me many times, and I think the best example for this would be Khwaishon Ki Kyari. That poem is not on YouTube yet. Maybe I'll post it in some time. When I started writing Khwaishon Ki Kyari, I just had the title. So Khwaish means a wish. I thought it would be about a wish. I didn't know what wish it would be, but towards the end it became something very big and deep. It became about a girl who was not able to fulfill her wish because she was raped. I never knew that this would be the end of the poem. So yes, a lot of times the concept of my poem totally changes towards the end. Question 11 is, what is your quarantine routine? I don't have a routine. I am very bad at following routines. However, I do try to stay productive. I have some things that I'm doing, like cleaning my shelves or writing, reading occasionally a bit, and watching Netflix. I know that isn't very productive, but well, you have to pass this time, so I'm doing that. Other than that, I don't think I have any specific routine. Yeah. Question 12 is, how many languages can you speak? I can speak 3 languages, English, Hindi and Odia, which is my mother tongue. So yeah, while we are at it, I have a message for my grandparents, my family members, and all the people who watch my videos from Odisha and give me a lot of love. This is for you. ମୁଁ आशा କରୁଛି କି ଆପଣମାନେ safe ଅଛନ୍ତି, ଘରେ ଅଛନ୍ତି. Please stay safe. I know this is a hard time, but now this is for everyone. We will get through this. Just stay safe and be at home. It's a blessing that you are at home. Many people don't have the privilege to be at home during this time. So please trust the doctors and stay at home. Right. 13th question is, collab with Rupi Kaur when? Well, to this my only answer is, Rupi Kaur जब बुलाएंगी हम तब चले जाएंगे. Collab तो करना ही है. Okay. 14th question is, Doodh or Shahid coming soon? Okay. Well, Doodh or Shahid to pata nahi, because I don't have my poems collected or anything. I haven't written so many poems yet. I do, however, have a draft for a book that I have written. During this scenario, we can't publish it or anything, but let's hope for the best, and maybe we will be able to publish it after all this gets over. You will be updated. 15th question was, freestyle a poem about quarantine right now. That is when I read this message, and read it out on the video. So I did write a poem exactly then and there. It isn't good. I'll read it out anyway. In this quarantine, I'm trying not to waste my time. It can truly be divine if we save every dime. Go into the balcony to get some sunshine. relax and enjoy the downtime, wait for the doctors to find the vaccine. I know the last bit didn't really rhyme, but please forgive me. I wrote an English poem after a really long time. Anyway, that's it for today's video. If you like this video, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to be back next Thursday for a new poem. Bye.